Hello everyone and welcome to my channel for those who have subscribed to me or are viewing for the first time. Today I'm going to be teaching you how to block your eyebrows. We will be using the Elmer's glue stick that is purple inside. My eyebrows are a little bit more thinner, so I won't have to work as hard at it, while others who have thicker, wider brows may have to work at it for a little bit. So I'm going to start by just prepping my brows by brushing them up. My face has been cleaned. Normally when I do makeup, I put moisturizer on and it has set and dried for a little bit before I start applying makeup. But today I want it to be a little bit more drier than normal, so I have not prepped my face like I typically do. So we are going to start by applying the glue in an upward motion, just so that way I can get it to lay more flat. I am now moving it in the direction that it grows. For those of you who have thicker brows, sometimes you want to go against your grain. And you want to, for those of you who have thicker brows, you will apply it to the point where your brow has turned purple, because that's what color the glue is. You'll want to take a spoolie, which looks like a mascara wand, and brush your eyebrow upwards after you have applied your glue. It's going to look a little crazy, like so. I am going in again with my glue. And this time I'm going upwards since I have already brushed it. Following up again with my spoolie. Another coat of glue. Moving on to the other brow. Brushing it up to prep it. And I am moving upwards again. With this one, it's a little bit more difficult with my direction that it grows. So when I went against the grain that it grows in, I was still doing it in an upward motion. Brush that up with the spoolie, with it still laying flat against the head, because you don't want your hairs to poke up. Ooh, I've got a long hair that apparently I need to trim. I'll worry about that later when my brows are not glued down to my forehead. I'm also going in with something hard and smooth, just so it will lay even flatter. All right. I feel like I have gotten those glued down to where I want them. I am now going in with my loose powder. I don't have translucent, so I'm just going to use my super white. And we are powdering right over the area that has been glued. that was very unattractive. I'm blowing that off my hands. Instead of just using my wiping towel. Oh well. I'm just gonna brush off that loose powder. I'm going in the direction that I have glued my brows because I do not want to take away from that. I'm going to give them a quick little fan just so that way it's more dry. Most people take a hair dryer to it because they want it to be really, really dry. But I am just going to go along with that. All right. Now I am moving in with my foundation. Right up into your hairline. Usually when people glue their eyebrows down, they are using more of a cream stick foundation instead of a liquid. Just so it doesn't loosen up what they have glued. I am moving outwards and upwards because gravity is a pain in the butt. You don't want to add gravity to your face because unfortunately that's why we get wrinkles. So moving against that is ideally supposed to help with the anti-aging process. Not sure if that's actually true or not, but that's what they teach us in cosmetology school. Or at least that's how it was back when I was in school, learning cosmetology 19 years ago. Foundation my ears. It's getting on my jewelry. I can wipe that off later. And going down the neck. Now we're just buffing that out. All right. Alright. Let that dry a little bit again. Oop, my headband popped off, but that's all right. We'll just shake that on down my hair. Okay. My chin. All right. Bridge of the nose.